Hello, everyone. If you haven't heard about Anchor, it's the easiest way to make a podcast. Let me explain. First, it's free. There are creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. Anchor will distribute your podcast for you so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more. You can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. It's everything you need to make a podcast all in one. Please download the free Anchor app or to go to anchor.fm to get started. Hello, everybody, and welcome back. Welcome back to my podcast, Above All Things with Wanaki. Guys, I have not been on here for a couple of days. I apologize. I've been getting some things together and as well as working on some other things. But today I just want to talk about letting go. Now, I talked about this before and I mentioned this in one of my YouTube video, and I believe that title was Letting Go and the Blessing is on the Other Side. And just want to continue to talk about that a little bit more. But that is so true. We have to be mindful of what we are dealing with and what we have going on within our lives. A lot of times we are holding on to people tightly, and we know that we should let those people go because, for one, their baggage and they're weighing us down, especially if they're not, pushing out the best in you so you can be the best version of yourself, or being quite positive and, just doing positive things and trying to change for the better good for themselves. Then, those people, they need to go hit the road. You can't be running around here with the same old people that have the same old attitude and the same old way of thinking, because the world is continuously changing. Now, we have to change, especially if we're still dealing with bad habits or, the old way of thinking of whatnot. So yes, then we have to change as well too if the world is continuously changing. There's a lot of people out here that they are allowing others to manipulate them. They are allowing others to control them, control the way that they think, the way that they speak, and maybe even the way that they dress. And if you're that kind of person that's weak enough to allow another individual to have such control over your life, then you need to have a self-check and look in the mirror and talk to yourself so you can get an understanding of what's happening, what's really going on. There is no way in this world that you should allow another human being to even have that kind of power over you. No one on the face of this earth should have such power over anybody. The only person that has control and power like that is the Almighty God. That's the one who is in control. That's the one who's calling all the shots. Not none of these so-called friends or, your boyfriends, so-called boyfriends or girlfriends, or, these people who y'all claiming that y'all loving and actually you guys are lusting over each other. It's just ridiculous. I'm not gonna, for myself, I'm not gonna allow anybody, I don't care who it is, man or woman, to have that kind of power over me, to control me. That don't make sense. It just don't make sense to me. I see a lot of, especially a lot of women, younger women, and even some older women. Now, I'm going to back this up. I am not whatsoever talking about anybody or trying to hurt somebody's feelings or bring a person down to such a level that they can't get back up from. I'm not the one to do that, but I am going to be the one to tell you that enough is enough and all this foolishness has to stop. You got to get rid of all of this foolishness in order to you to renew your mind and get in a place where you need to be. You got to let certain people go. You might have to let them all go because, like I said, if they're not pushing you to be the best version of yourself, then why are you hanging around these people? Why are you conversating with such people? Let them people go. The blessing is on the other side. You know, we got a lot of women out here that's just completely lost. You know, they don't even know they right from their left. They don't even know, they don't even realize how their thinking has them off, you know, like off balance and just off in general, you know. And a lot of that has to do with the man, not even the man, the little boyfriend that they call in their self in a relationship with. You have to realize and understand that everybody is not for you. If you laying around with somebody and this person is not, you know, bringing nothing to the table, this person is not helping you do anything, this person is just laying up under you, you know, taking up space from you and your children at your house, eating your food, using your hot water, drinking your cold water, watching your TV, and you know, this person is not helping you pay a bill, let alone take out the trash, let alone make sure that you and your kids have anything that y'all need so y'all don't have to call on nobody, then that person needs to be kicked out the door. Okay? That person needs to go find somebody else and go ruin their life. Because you know what? I'm done. I'm not going to have it here in my household. So you got to let them go. Let them go. And this message is for anybody, man, woman. You know, we have to love ourselves enough to say, I'm done. You know what? I'm done. I'm going to do right by myself. I'm going to do right by my kids. I'm going to get my mind together. I'm going to elevate and escalate to higher things because I know I have power in me. I know I have greatness embedded in me. I know I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. If you don't have positive people around you speaking those kind of things into your life, then you need to be by yourself. You need to be by yourself. You need to get in a space where you have to renew your mind. You have to understand and know that it's okay. It's okay to be by yourself, to get your mind right. And that's the thing. We have to get our minds in order to produce greatness. You're not going to be able to produce anything, especially greatness, if you still dealing with the same people. These people, these spirits is out here to demolish you, to destroy your life. That's the whole goal, that the enemy is sending these people to destroy you. Yeah, they trying to take you out. But you so in love, which I call is lust, and you don't want to let that person go. You ain't married to this person. Y'all don't have no covenant together. Y'all just pretty much laying up fornicating, developing soul ties with these people. Come on, you guys. Come on, women, men, queens, kings. whatever title that you give yourself. Wake up. Let them go. I don't care if you got to let them go and they go down to Alabama, if they go down to Mississippi, if they go down to Texas. Let them go. As long as they ain't around you, who gives a care? But I guarantee you, you will not find yourself or have peace with yourself as long as you keep holding on to things that needs to be let go. It's growing season. It's birthing season. It's time to be about you and only you. So you can be able to not only help yourself, but help somebody else that really needs you. You know, you can't be there for nobody else when your mind is on Mars and you floating around on the moon. You can't do that. So today is a day that you're going to make your mind up and you are going to say, I am done. This is it. I got greatness embedded in me, and I am about to use my power for the greater good. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful Sunday, and I'll see you again. Until next time, shalom.